Really amazing. I am loving it a lot.
Happy you left Esri?
I plead the fifth.
I don't work for Esri. um, cool. Well, I'll take that as a yes. Sounds like a yes. Cool. Well, everybody, this is Grace Tortorici. She was also the president of the GIS club at one point, right? And what year did you graduate, Grace?
2021.
Right. So like smack dab in the middle of the pandemic. And Grace, did you have an internship with Esri?
I was offered the internship, but I got a full-time job instead.
Right. That's right. You were applying for the internship and they just gave you a regular job. And yeah, and then I think that kind of springboarded your GIS career. So I'll hand it over to you. You should be able to share the screen if you want to share anything. And why don't you just tell us about your journey? That's tell us what you're doing.
Yeah, I came unprepared. It's been a hectic week, so I do not have
Oh,
a presentation like Fred.
yeah, it's all good.
Uh,
Overachiever.
but yeah, I just figured that I would come and talk about my experiences with my past job and my new job and kind of how I got here. My name is Grace, like Fricker said. I graduated from Cal Poly in March of 2021. Studied anthropology and geography, concentrated in Latin American studies and environmental studies, and sustainability, I think it was called. 2 weeks after graduation, I started my job at Esri or as a desktop analyst, and I was there for about a year and a half. Took a month off and just started my new job at DLR Group, which is a planning, architecture, and design firm, a month ago. So still very new, still figuring out the ropes of it all. Not used to working for a design firm where all the visuals matter a lot. Um, Yeah, I do a variety of different things now. My main tasks are educating the firm about what GIS is and how it can be used because GIS is new to like the planning, architecture, design world. We are one of like the first firms to really implement it. So educating everyone about what GIS is, teaching people how to use GIS, helping planners that took a few GIS classes in undergrad with their projects, so they're more so learning hands-on and not have to rely on me for every single project moving forward, and they can do more of the basic stuff. Implementing Esri best practices because I did come from Esri. Setting up like databases, making sure everything is up and running to succeed for the long run because if you don't set everything up for GIS for success at the beginning, it's not going to work. Everything's just going to fail in 10 years. And like Fred said, data management is really, really important. So I'm kind of coming in and cleaning up the GIS team because it is fairly new. It's only been at the firm for about a year and there's only four of us doing it. And we are looking to expand. So just trying to get everything up and running before we do expand. Also working on projects here and there, mainly with our mixed use sector, on their planning projects. And what else have I been doing? Oh, just kind of like setting up like templates for everyone to use because like I said, it's a design firm. So design and how things look is very, very important. So redesigning Esri's base maps to be our own brand colors, our own brand theme, our own brand font, making color palettes for everyone moving forward to use. So all of our maps are like uniform, look the same layouts, same colors, same symbols, everything like that. And also helping the firm automate different GIS workflows to save time in the future. Because ultimately, we want to be like a big firm with half the amount of people. Um, yeah, some of our notable work is like the Smithsonian, Olympic stadiums, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, USC Stadium, Compton High School. We're a big K through 12 planning firm, and the K through 12 sector is mainly how GIS has been used in the firm so far, and we're just starting to implement that into mixed use. Something that I didn't expect going into the career was being put on such a high pedestal as a young female in a male dominated profession. which is something I'm really seeing with my new job. And it's really rewarding, but something I was not really expected or prepared for. And something I wish that I knew about my career education. I wish I knew more about career management. Kind of going into what Fred was saying, like looking at a company as a whole and not really just caring about salary or the name of the company. You need to fully understand and like research a company and how they treat their employees and how they respect your time off and your work-life balance. Because if you're not happy in a job, your work's not going to be as great. So really looking into a company and understanding what they value as a company and how they treat their employees is really, really important. Um, and just knowing how to interview. Like you need to lead the interview as the interviewee, and you'll be offered all the jobs if you have the experience. Yeah, not much to say. I'm sorry, Fricker, I didn't come with a presentation. Thank you.
Yeah, no, I think it's up there.
Does anyone have any
Okay, so
questions?
to the bathroom.
Oh, okay.
You
I
know,
saw the little clap, so I couldn't hear anything.
does anyone have any questions? You do have a question. I'll bring the laptop.
So how did you come about going in for an internship and ending up with a job?
Um, I will say pretty cockily, I am good at interviewing. I know how to like lead the conversation and I make the interview like a conversation instead of just like questions. So I had a really good interview and I told them that I was looking for a full-time job and they just offered me a job instead.
I have one too. What didn't you like about Esri? If
That was Fricker's words and not mine. Um, I enjoyed working for Esri. It was a really, really good first job. It just wasn't something that it wasn't a career that I wanted to stick with long term because you don't actually do GIS at Esri at all. There's like no jobs at Esri where you actually do GIS, and I wanted to do GIS.
So you're just helping other people with GIS, basically.
Yeah,
That's a pretty good reason.
yeah, but really good first job.
What? Yeah, I mean, total springboard, right? Probably got you
Yeah.
your job. And then, like, I don't know, what did you think about just the company itself and like corporate culture and like people you met and that kind of thing?
Um, I mean, it was my first job, so I don't really have anything to compare it to because I've only been at my new job for like a month. Every job has their own management system. Esri is like really broken up into the hierarchy where you're at the bottom and then you do move your way up.
Yep.
Um, and depending on what unit you're in, it is difficult to move up, and I just didn't see any where for me to go at the company.
Cool. That's good. That's a great answer.
Yeah.
Right on. But you're happy now, your new job? You like your new job? You seem pretty stoked?
Yeah, I am really loving it.
Cool. And it's in LA?
Yeah, I work a hybrid schedule. Office is in downtown LA, but I live in Redondo, so I mainly work remotely.
That's not so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
I go in when I get free lunch.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah.
I'm in the same boat, Grace.
Yeah.
Like, are
like
you
working
feeding me today?
Get a free lunch tomorrow, so I'm going in.
Nice. Okay, cool.